And Happy New Year to you all, and welcome aboard to the 241st edition of Midweek World of Trains. And it is a new year, and Happy New Year to you all, and thank you very much for joining me. It's our first Train Sim World live stream of the new year. And just to let you guys know, throughout 2026, our live streams are going to be less frequent than what they have been in the past, as I'm going to be more abroad with my work this year. I could be not in Sydney on times when there's new DLCs for Train Sim World, and vice versa. So our main focus is going to be mainly with new content for the sim throughout the year, and I'm still up in the air about if moving forward to Train Sim World 7 come September. I'll probably most likely be saying no at this point, the way the game is shaped at the moment. And as I explained to you guys, in an uploaded video that will be premiering on the channel tomorrow, as I am on the camera now on my uploaded videos, because everything is being recorded now via the OBS studio. Now I've got the proper standard 1440p monitor. Everything is all being recorded through OBS studio. That's the only source I use now with my uploaded videos and live streaming action. Obviously I edit with my my truck spotting adventures with via my iPhone 17. So that's completely different, obviously. But anyway, we are ready to go. The backdrop tonight is a beautiful, nice, I'm not sure what sort of train it is. I just grabbed it off the Google. So I thought it looked nice. So, yeah, nice wooden cab. So I thought I'd grab it. I actually was after trying to look for a 377 cab, actually. I did have one in the past, but I can't remember what file I put it in. So I thought I'll just rush it, put it in. So we are ready to go tonight. My name is the Aussie Don. I am a Train Sim World veteran. I've been playing the simulator pretty much since its existence. I discovered it actually at a mate's house back when it was in its original days. Sandpatch Grade was the only route at the time, and it was only on PC at the time as well. And then it ended up going to console, first for Xbox, and then a few months later for PlayStation. And then I started doing gameplay on PlayStation 4 back in 2019. Moved to PC around April of 2020. I've been doing PC since. And the pains and thrills along the way. So we're ready to rock and roll. The cover photo tonight, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you guys know, is on the new Stuttgart route, ladies and gentlemen. So that is what that is. That's been my main focus on uploaded videos as well with Train Sim World content is Stuttgart. It turns out, actually, last night when I did my first upload, I did 2 uploaded videos. I haven't posted one. I've only posted only one so far, but I haven't posted the other. It turns out that the first one, I actually didn't have my custom engine settings activated. So that's why there was a lot of shattering going on, and I was thinking, why the hell is it shattering so much more than what it was? And it turns out my Nivea control panel settings were disabled, I had DX12 activated, but I did want to go live last night, actually, and I did pull the trigger on the live stream, but unfortunately the game didn't want to pull the trigger on myself. Give me a second, I've got a bloody mosquito in here. That'll be right, I'm live, and it starts happening. We'll get to the live comments in a second. Do note the live comments, if I don't answer you straight away, don't fear, I'll get to you as soon as I can. English only. Keep it clean, keep it mean, you know what I mean.
Valvoline, you know what I mean.
All right, so there we go. In regards to tonight's live stream, we're going to be doing some Stuttgart action. We're going to be doing some Class 377 action. As you know, I've got the Electrostar mod that gives all the different variants now. I had that on my final live stream special of 2025. That I did, it was actually through the daytime I did that. It was over 3-hour live stream, wasn't it? It was a pretty good one. Good response to the final live stream for the year too. It was really, really good. We had multiple different areas. We did a couple of the Electrostar variants in the new mod that got released just before the end of the year. And then, we had a game update, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that was promised before Christmas. I knew it wasn't going to happen. knowing Dovetail, I was like, when I heard, they're going to give one before Christmas, I was like, yeah, right, they'll be out partying before they figured, no, we won't be getting that patch. And then they ended up turning around saying, oh, no, it's now been delayed till after Christmas. So I'm like, well, duh. So, yeah. I'm not like it. If you are new to our channel, I thank you very much for joining me. Our live chat is always open to subscribers only. And like I said, English only. So yeah, a little bit of history of my rail. Well, you know, it started from my childhood. You know, the rails here in Sydney, Australia. You know, I have a massive favourites. I have one that's still actually in its final year in existence now, the V set, and it is a 57-year-old train. That's a beautiful train, and it's the final train of my childhood, and it's going off the rails. XPT obviously is another one. Speaking of the XPT, the Elvis went through today for the Elvis Festival out at Albury today. Actually, the Elvis went through, and I totally forgot about it going through today. Actually, I was like, oh, it was so damn hot here in Sydney today. It's 37 Celsius currently here in Sydney. It was currently 31, but it was 37 earlier today. We have a massive heat wave on its way. If you're in South Australia, you know what I'm talking about. It's coming here. Don't worry. We're up to 45 degrees on Saturday. So, yeah, it's going to be stinking hot. Let's get it up and running. Multiple stuff's happening tonight. Not sure how long I'm going to be on for. But, yeah, going forward, streams will be random. Our gameplay will be random. So the best way to be involved is click that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, join our over 12,000 subscriber base family. I mainly concentrate more so on the trucks now, and more so this year. It's going to be more so. If you're not, do note with the truck spawning adventures earlier today, we had episode 112 premiere on the channel, and do note our truck spawning adventures over the next. Well, it won't be next week because I'm going to be off next week. Actually, looking after my daughter. I'm going back to full time next week, but and then after that, a couple of weeks. I'll be looking after my daughter, and then I'll be going back to fully time. After that, I've got plans to be going to Brisbane, actually, around in March for the first game of the footy season. So that week, I'm actually planning to be truck spotting up in around Brisbane. So it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to doing some truck spotting up in Queensland. I've got the Relatia truck show coming up as well in February. And also today I actually booked the tickets for the 2-day, I got the 2-day pass for the big event here in Sydney, the Sydney Truck Fest, happening at the Hawkesbury Showground in March. Yes, going. Don's Truck Spotting Australia. So looking forward to doing the video photography up there. So you'll see photos up on our Facebook page. You'll see up on our Facebook page, Don's Truck Spotting Australia. And also we will do the videos and shorts and whatnot on our YouTube channel here. I will also post some up on the Facebook page. I am starting to post up videos as well on Facebook. So we are getting more active on that side of things. In regards to what is going to be the first DLC this year, it looks like it's going to be the Great Western Remaster. I am pointing towards around the 21st of this month, ladies and gentlemen, the 20th. For if you're in Europe, if it's on a Tuesday, it's always Wednesday morning here in Australia. If it's a Thursday DLC, it's always Friday morning here in Australia. That's because I play on PC Steam. We're always the last ones to get it. So. If it is a Tuesday release, we'll do it on a special midweek World of Trains. I'm looking around I think it'll be the 20th for the release. So I'm going off the Northern Hemisphere time. 20th. Here in Australia, it'll be the 21st for the PC players. It'll be late in the evening for the console players on the 20th. So 20th, 21st. If not, I reckon around the 22nd, 23rd. So I reckon it'll be that week. We always get a DLC always in this time of the year. Is it going to be a paid DLC this one? No, I don't think so. It'll be an update straight up. I don't care if we have to pay for it again anyway, because we know how cool it's going to be. So obviously we're going to probably be at launch day, not going to have the branding mods and everything. I'm hopeful it is. I'm hopeful it's the same dude that did the Birmingham Crew one that got us all the branding and everything. In regards to the West Coast Mainline South modded timetable, yes, that's been updated as well, and the Class 350s are now from the Birmingham Crew route. They've been replaced. So the 350s are now the All Aboard Studios ones, not the Dovetail versions, because the Dovetail versions, we all know. Nah. Anyway, let's get it up and running. Stuttgart. Do a 27-minute service. We're coming out of Stuttgart on this one. Let's get it up and running. Enjoy. Here we go. New year, new me. You know what I mean. It is another year on the rails, and we're in a heat wave here in Sydney. It's stinking hot. Metro Rails rivals coming this year. I don't know if to pull the trigger at this at launch. I really want to hold off, to be honest. I'm really excited for it, but I'll probably be saying I'm going to hold off just to see what's going to happen. I'd rather hold off. I know the history of Dovetail. By the way, if I am a little bit glitchy, it's because of the backdrop. The backdrop chews a lot. Okay, folks? So just be aware of that. Okay. You can hear me nice and clearly, though. So, g'day, Chris. Happy New Year to you. Long time no see. Have not seen you on a stream for a while. Obviously, I don't do Train Sim World too often anymore, but it's good to see that you're still all around. Yeah, I have plans to be going to Queensland very soon. So, yeah, I'm hopeful to get up for round one. I really want to go to round one, to be honest. So, yeah, hopeful to get up there around there in the week. So, yeah, that'll be good. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. I tried to actually check for tickets today, actually, and it's just saying membership only at the moment. So, currently not a member. I might be a member this year, actually. I'll soon find out. But yeah, I'm planning to go through a few games up there this year. Especially after last year. Let's go back to back. That's the ginger beer again, folks. Ginger beer. Okay. So, it's not beer. It's Bundaberg ginger beer. It looks like a beer bottle, but it's not. You like the backdrop? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And you have the Stuttgart route. Yes, there was a few sales going on around Christmas. I'm not sure if they are now, but I know there was a few sales. So let's get it up and running. How are we doing for frame rate? We should be doing good. Let's open up those doors. We'll put that on, and we'll put the seat on. And we'll put on the passenger lights. Let's make sure those are open. Yeah, all right. You're not seeing into my cab. See you later. Right. There we go. In regards to the 423, folks, unfortunately, they haven't fixed the damn windscreen problem. You can't play this train in the damn rain. Because, unfortunately, the windscreen wipers are not taking it away. So they still have not fixed that problem. I'm not involved in the forums, so if somebody in the forums could actually point that out to Dovetail, submit a ticket to them. I know it's probably already there, but please, just to remind them, it would be grateful. I haven't checked the forums over the last 24 hours. I did check them late last night to see. I was trying to chase up the problem with the windscreen wipers, actually. So yeah, it would be nice to see somebody actually getting there and say something about it on the Stuttgart Fred. It needs to be on the Stuttgart Fred. Don't open up and submit another ticket, folks, because that's just a waste of time. Put it on the actual Fred where all the problems are. And it's PC Steam. I'm not sure if it's on any other device, but PC Steam, it's happening on that. Apparently the lighting's being fixed up on these tunnels, but really, to be honest, I'm not really seeing too much difference. I'd probably say just up a little bit further here, you can see the white thing, and it's sort of hitting the roof more now. There you can see it. There it is right there. See that? I noticed that was there more now that wasn't there before. All right, let's kick back. I'm using a new setting on my custom engine now that makes the draw distance even more. Yeah, I've got more draw distance now. So yeah, I'm using that now as well. So a couple new settings. I think there's a texture one there as well. And there's a loading one there as well that I think it reverses the loading issue with the trains on the tracks and stuff. So yeah, I'm using a few things. Almost got caught on this station actually on my uploaded video. I almost went flying past it, and because I don't normally stop here at Nornbuthoff. So I'm normally flying past Nornbuthoff. G'day Connor, welcome aboard. Happy New Year. So in regards to the full-length truck spotting adventures, you might have noticed there's shorter-length videos currently at the moment. I'm doing the videos in the afternoons and the early hours of the mornings as well. Prior to me going to my daughter's. See, I need to get to my daughter by 7:30 in the morning. And then in the afternoons, at the moment, it's just way too hot. Like, I had plans to go truck spotting this afternoon originally. It's 37. I'm not going out in 37 degrees, and my phone just doesn't like being in the heat. It actually, last year I was truck spotting up in St Mary's actually on a hot day, very similar to what we're currently experiencing here in Sydney with the 40 Celsius. And I know South Australia, you're getting 45. Yes, it's coming our way, don't worry. So yeah, the plan is this year on Train Sim World, we're not going to be whinging. Less whinging, more action. Okay, that's what we're doing from now on. We're not going to cry wolf about it. I've said it multiple years now, and this is it. I'm done. We know the drill. We know the frill. We just have to live with it. Let's see how we go through the year. Yeah, so anyway, going back to the truck spotting side of things, yeah, I don't want to do it in the heat because, yeah, my phone actually shut down on me when I was truck spotting at St Mary's last year on my old iPhone 11. Yeah, it just kept shutting down on me because it was saying it was like overheating. And yeah, I was doing it on a day like this, like 40 Celsius, very similar, yeah. So I've learnt my lesson, no more, not doing it on a hot day. Anything 35 plus. I have done a couple here and there, like late last year, but yeah, at the moment the videos are less in time because in the episodes because I got less time to actually do stuff. I was gonna sort of hold back this episode and do it on a couple days. Like I was gonna go back-to-back mornings and do it in the mornings, and like because I have a decent 45 to 40 minutes, and the trucks are back on the road now. Like all the big guns are on the road. There's a fella actually from Fred's Interstate Transport actually that commented on my video that I posted. I posted it on the Facebook page and I posted it up on the YouTube channel. Yeah, the fella that drives the truck is actually now following us at Facebook, and he said he didn't see me up on the bridge, and I'm like, nah, mate, I don't expect you to. You know, eyes on the road, concentrate. That's it. That's a respectful truck driver. I go, I appreciate it. I appreciate you for commenting, and I just said to him, I said, just seeing the Freds rolling down the highways, you know, some of the best trucks on the roads. They're basically the Don Watsons of the highways now. Like the Don Watsons, every time I've seen those going down the highways, which is absolutely unique. So Freds always have as well, but God, I remember the old Freds, like how the old designs and everything. Like when, cause my father, you know, like I explained to you guys, used to work for Fred's Freighters here in Sydney, which is a complete different, you know, they're completely different to Fred's Interstate down there at Shepparton. But yeah, that's where my trucking history, you know, states from, is from my father. Yeah, truck driver for over 45 years. Anyway, let's concentrate on the rails now. So yeah, it looks like Great Western's going to be the first DLC. We've seen some gameplay footage. There was a gameplay footage video. They showed the new station, one of the new stations there. It's looking good. Obviously, I've seen a lot of traffic that were out liveries, and I knew straight away first Great Western. Looks like the Heathrow Express is there. Straight away I was like, oh, yeah, well, we're playing on PC. I'm pretty sure that'll be taken care of. We'll be fine. We'll get the real branding. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I really think it'll be the first release this year. And yeah, we've had patches on for here. Really can't say too much about stuff, you know. Seems to be all right for me. I've just done some S-Bahn services as far as where I'm going here on this particular trip. So far on the update, so it's looking good. Yeah, I've been replying back to your comments and that, Connor, as well. So I appreciate the continuous support. Thank you very much. Hopefully you're in the air conditioner watching. I know it's quite hot over there. Yeah, I've seen the news. I'm like, oh, is that where the heat's coming from? I thought it might have been coming from the Northern Territory, and then I'm thinking, oh, but as soon as I see now, I'm like, oh no, it's coming from South Oz. It's coming up the hill. Oh, I seen the derailment. Oh man. Yeah, I seen the derailment on the news today. Shocking. The containers, the Linfox and that were involved in it. Yeah, that wasn't nice. It was coming out of Port Gusto or something. I haven't actually read up about it yet, but I just seen a quick photo of it and seen where it was at, and I was like, oh, shit, it's taken up. That's major corridor, just all smashed up. And you wonder why now we're wanting this inland freight. The inland freight route, you know, because we desperately need it. You wonder why we need it built, so they can take all this stuff off the main line. And yeah, cut the what's that? Two freight derailments. Between Victoria and South Oz. It's been 2 within the last couple of years. Yeah, I'm definitely freezing up. I can see me. I'm like, whoa, Neil, I got 6 hands. It still freezes here and there. It's not, you know, you're never going to get your magic bullet on the freezing side of things. definitely better than what it was on my first trip last night. Coming into Cornwest, I'm just gonna break it down into syllables, okay? German is not my stronghold with pronunciation. So yeah, I'll just break it down in syllables. Cornwest, I'm. There you go. Sounded like something about a fart in a 9 LZ. Or something about Jay-Z, maybe fun? I don't know. Jay-Z fun. Oh, okay. Is he doing it on Alicia Keys or? And the beauty things now, I can actually take away the camera if I so desire as well, but there you go. I got that. See, I could just do that, and then you could just, you have the live button now on the side, anytime. Frame rate comes up. Don't mind the blower in the background, that's the aircon. Way too hot to turn it off. And how was everybody's Christmas? Hopefully everybody had a lovely Christmas. I had a quiet Christmas this year. I didn't have family this Christmas. I actually was sick throughout the month of December. Yeah, I had parainfluenza, and my father ended up getting it, and it ended up coming, and it ended up going, and then it ended up coming back again. So I was sick for about three and a half weeks. So yeah, I haven't been sick like that for quite a long while. To the point now where I can officially say I've quit smoking, and I've quit drinking as well. So that was my New Year's resolution, and I have stayed with that so far. 1 week gone. Feeling good. So yeah, this time last week I would have been on the Hennessy. So I drank in style on New Year's. I had a bottle of Hennessy. So I went out with a bang, and it was quite good around my mate's area this year. It was yeah, quite a good night. Lots of fireworks going off, including I also launched one myself. I can't help it. I had some fun. I'm going out with a bang. I'm gonna have some fun. That's it. Let's light one. I was like my mate. He's like, "You gonna do it?" I'm like, "Just give it here. Let me do it." I figured, yeah. There was too much drama going on, you know, especially here in Sydney around that time. I was like, bugger it. I'm just gonna have some fun tonight. While we can, we'll just have some fun. Modern meets the old school. You can pretty much say on this one, because that's an old school, and it's the modern, obviously. We've got a couple of logos coming onto this soon, haven't we? God knows when they're gonna pull the trigger on them, if we're going to get it in this era, or I don't know. But yeah, definitely safe to say the Great Western is now very close. Thank God. This is one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Even before they announced that they were doing the remaster, I was just calling for it for so long. I'm like, we desperately need a remaster of Great Western. And I was calling for the extension to Heathrow, and unfortunately they're not doing it. I don't know what the deal is. It might be there's got to be some sort of copyright thing there. There's got to be something there that they can't do it because they probably don't have permission by the airport, the people who run the airport. I don't know. Yeah, I think a lot of people are. There's comments on even on Steam from the new patch. I've seen people saying they're looking forward to the Great Western remaster, and I wish I could comment and say the same thing. But yeah, for those people that have commented on the update on the Steam, I can confirm to you guys that I am also very excited for Great Western remaster, and of course I'm going to be covering it here. I just hope that the weather's good for us that night that we do the stream, because yeah, we live currently in summer here in Sydney, Australia, and we've had some pretty intensity storms actually. Over the last few days ago, we had a big storm here a few days ago, and we had little pea-sized hailstones actually. So yeah, we had. First storm of the year was a hailstorm. Little pea-sized hail, but yeah, pretty close lightning. So, not a fan of storms, and I don't appreciate the storms at all. Interrupting my live streaming action. It's like, please, can you go that way? Thank you. Sometimes they listen to me. It's like, yes, Aussie. God will make sure that it goes this way. Doesn't go your way, it goes that way. It's gone to Chris. I'm joking. I'm sorry. Actually, yes, Chris, I did. I have. I watched Daniel Shaw with the storm chasing, and I've noticed. Yeah, God, you guys had some pretty full-on ones in December, up that way. And up in Newcastle, I had a pretty full-on one here on the same day we had the hailstorm. Actually, up in Newcastle, yeah, I thought we copped it pretty. Intensity here, nothing like it up there. It was like a hurricane. Roofs blown off and all. Yeah, that's. I don't wish that upon anybody. It's not nice. I don't wish danger or dangerous things or any danger upon anybody. That's it. Simple. So yeah, I'm looking forward to some content this year. You might have noticed that I've been doing a bit of train shorts as well. Captured a freight train for the first time this year. So yeah, I got one of those. And also Crazy Aussie Adventure, if you're watching tonight as well, Happy New Year to you. And Rodney, if you're watching as well, g'day. G'day to... the Isle of Wight transport as well. G'day to you. That's David. I'm pretty sure it's David. G'day, David. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. Ev's Cheeks, if you're watching, g'day. The railway guy, g'day. Happy New Year. I don't know if you guys have been here long enough. I know that Chris has. Remember Cactus Juice? Chris, that did the all the signaling and everything for the New York routes for Train Sim World in the past. Well, he's actually now retired. He's left Dovetail Games and retired. Apparently, I'm not sure if he's actually working on this the New York route, but yeah, he's done. He's given up, and I've got my suspicions that he's had a falling out with Matt, over the continuous issues that are happening, and they're just, he's realised now that they're just lying through their fucking teeth. I apologise for the swearing, but that's just the honest truth for me, just saying, we know. So, like I said, we're not going to whinge about it this year, so we'll leave it at that. Cactus Juice is retired from the community now, and no longer doing the signaling or anything for Dovetail Games. So it's a little bit sad. He was a good fella, top fella. And he's got priorities and other things he wants to do in life now. So we respect that, and from all of us here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, we'd just like to thank Cactus Juice for the time he's taken over the few years he was involved with the simulator, and hope you have best wishes to you in the future. Busy Christmas? Had Christmas at your sister's place. Very lovely. Very lovely. Yeah, I was just over at the Best Mates. Over Joey's. They ended up going up to his wife's father's place. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it, but my best mate's mother-in-law passed away last year after a long battle with cancer. So it was just sad, very, very sad. My heart goes out to them big time. She's such a lovely lady. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. And so they went up the Central Coast. So I was just with Kayla and AJ for the day, and it was good. Kick back, relax. You won't be hearing about her this year because we've made a pact now. We're just we're getting our lives sorted out. So she's gone her way, I've gone mine. That's it. I'm trying to move on now. It's one of the reasons why I'm more concentrating on other avenues in my life now. I'm trying to really get my shit in the gear. Looking forward to some of these events this year. There's actually a convoy. There's a convoy for kids actually down in Albury this weekend on the New South Wales Victoria border. So folks are down that way. Look forward to that. I got a photographer fella, truck spotter photographer fella that's down that way. I'm pretty sure he's going to be at the event. So I'm looking forward to seeing his content. It's going to be great. All right, we're coming into our final station on this particular trip. We will be heading to the UK next, so look forward to some 377 action. Yes, Cactus Juice, yes. That's Brendan. That was Brandon. They're calling Brandon. That's Americans. They call Melbourne Melbourne. It's Melbourne. We've got the Aussie slang, see? We talk with Melbourne. If we're American, they'll probably say the same thing, Melbourne. Brisbane. Brisbane Broncos are the champions. It's like, no, the Brisbane Broncos, mate. Best team in the world. G'day, David. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining us. Happy New Year. You're waiting for the Great Western Remaster? Certainly, yes. Well, I'm really thinking it's going to be around the 21st, 20th, 21st. If you're in UK, it'll be on the Tuesday. So I explained to my viewers, the DLC's release early hours around 4 or 5 a.m. Depending on the time of the year. It's always between 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Always on the next day. Obviously, we live in the future. It's Back to the Future here in Australia. It's always been like that. There we go with our first one. So yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. I just hope the guy that done the branding mods for the Birmingham crew pulls the trigger on the ones for the non-branding trains, which I'm pretty certain we'll get somebody doing it. Like the first Great Western will be there. Obviously Heathrow Express. I'm trying to think of the others actually, but yeah, I know those two will be the most obvious. So yeah, look, it's I really think it'll be this month sometime. I don't see why there'll be anything else. Seen a nice blue Western Star. Yeah, I seen a really nice one parked up at the Eastern Creek BP truck stop. I think, was it on the first or second trip I did? I know it was on one of the. I know it was on the first couple before I did the third one. I think it. Yeah, it was on one of them, and it was I think it was a Marbury's actually, interstate. Or was it? I think it was something else actually. But yeah, it was a nice 4800. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Captured a few nice 4800X, 48Xs, and 49Xs lately. It's been pretty good. Right. Let's shall continue. There's a Great Western. Here we go. We got a 377 on the Great Western. What's going on? How do you do that? Quite easy. No first class. And then you got sub with no first class, but we're gonna do it with this, that. Look at how many trips I've done on here with this route. It's just absolutely insane. We're going to do a 33-minute one nonetheless. Going to do it a little bit of wind speed and that. And we shall go. Here we go. Class 377 action on the Great Western... sorry, not on the Great Western. I was talking about it, that's why. On the Southeastern high speed. It's very similar to Southeastern, to the Great Western, no? Both as good as each other. That's why it's similar. This is episode 241 of Midweek World of Trains, and you're with the Aussie Don. Here we go, 377 action. In the Southern. It's like Train Simulator, isn't it? Ramsgate. There it is. Oh, is it Davey Private? Yeah, Davey Private. That's the one. Confirm the location. Done. Done. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Tail lights off. Running. Done. Safety systems on. AWS. This doesn't have TPWS, I don't think. It has DSD. It doesn't have that. We're getting a full complete system of this actually this year. It's going to be good. Yes, it is a 377. Here we go with our first mod train for the year. Oh, shit. No, we don't. Not just yet. Hang on. I need to put the DC on. There we go. We're up and running. Oh, no, we're not. DR handbrake. Here we are. First mod train for the year. Here we go. Good thing about this, it is it's your 165 sound modded. It's going to be interesting to see what this area looks like actually in the Medway actually, because this part's coming in the Medway, but this is apparently getting all remastered. Stopping at Chandler, Gillingham, Raham, New Sittingbourne, Tatum, and Fampshire. Right. Yeah, Western Star trucks are quite nice. Oh, I've still got that damn Halloween fickin' one on there. I forgot to take that off. It's meant to do that, actually. As much as I want to take the Halloween one off, but every time it goes down the rails, you see this like really evil-looking train because it's got a big like evil smile on it. So I don't know if to take it off or not because yeah, it looks cool. Welcome aboard this southeastern service. The next stop is Gillingham. This is an all-stop service to Dover, Priory, and Ramsgate. Next stop, Gillingham. Mind the gap when leaving the train from the platform. Mind the gap. .3 miles to go, 1.2 actually. No. As soon as I say it, that's it. It just goes down one. That'll be the way. Of course. Yes. Is that the Have you got the away one? The away one is too sexy. Yeah, I got the Premiership one delivered from the Broncos store. Yep, got that. I haven't got the frame for it yet. I'm putting it into a frame with all the names. I'm gonna put the side with all the names on it. That's what I said to my mate. I said I wish I got two of them because I would have had two frames. I would have had it with the front of it, and then I would have had it next to it with it on the back of it. But I said to him, I want to get it specially built up with the plaque. I want to get the plaque with the writing in it, and the score and everything, and the date it was on, and yeah, I want to get it proper, nice frame. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the school holidays to finish because I'm spending money with my daughter, taking her out places and stuff. Not too many places, obviously. She's been very skeptical since what happened. I'm not going to mention, definitely avoiding all the beaches and stuff like that. We're not going anywhere near them. I've never been a beach person myself, to be really honest, so it doesn't really bother me. Never really liked beaches. You would think I'm a man that loves to check the girls out and stuff, but I'm not. I'm not like that. It's like, no, not being in the beaches. The beaches I used to like going to when I was young were mainly the south coast from Sydney. So I used to love Austin and Bulli and Shell Harbour. They were my three favourites. But yeah, I used to go to Austin a lot. The two rock pools there. I actually cut my bottom of my foot up pretty hardcore in the changing rooms / toilets there when I was young. Actually, it was pretty dark always. There was no lighting or anything. It was dark as. I cut myself up pretty hardcore. There was glass on the floor and couldn't see nothing. It was full bang. Okay, this is Gillingham, this stop. So we are currently on the Southeastern High Speed. We are doing 1 S50 London Victoria to Dover Priority and Ramsgate. Obviously it doesn't go that far, but that's the destination, that's the timetable. Yeah, I'm actually a fan of the new logo. I don't mind the new logo. I would have preferred them to have gone back to the OG logo though, but without the symbol around it. I just would have just had the horse and then Broncos under it. Just some of the hats are like that. The new era hats, they got the old logo still. But yeah, I love the away jersey is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I know it's a replica of the 2010 jersey. I didn't actually know that because at the time I was following the Dragons, and my mate told me, and I seen the photo with Lockyer, and I thought, actually it wasn't Lockyer, and it was Ben Hunt, because Ben Hunt is the only player. It's funny, this is the only player left that actually wear that jersey in 2010, and they're gonna be wearing it in 26. I think this will be his last year, to be honest. I think he'll retire at the end of this year, Ben Hunt. I reckon Renault will too. Yet again, knowing Renault, he probably won't. We'll soon find out. If he gets another major injury, he'll call it. I still think it'll be both of their last years. But yeah, I'll be quite surprised if we don't do any good. I just hope we don't do what we did after we made the grand final last time. Obviously we won it this time, but yeah, hopefully we don't do what we did again. And I'm pretty sure we won't. We will, yeah. We've got such a great coach. Anyway, we're not going to talk footy no more. That's it. We're end of story. It's a lovely jersey and everything. It's good. It's nice. There is a few teams that have got some nice jerseys this year. I like the Tigers one. It's pretty nice. My my daughter and the mother, they're Tigers fans. Unfortunately, my daughter is a Tigers fan. Do you think she'll come to the Broncos? No. I've tried to convince her. No. Tigers. I have to hear it all the time. I was like, is that the only chant you got? Next stop is Raynham. Do not place your feet on the seat. Fines apply. CCTV is on 24 hours a day. In trains and at platforms. And at station. Station facilities. Yeah, no, we ordered ours straight after the win. We actually, they were up on the store pretty much straight away after the win. So yeah, we ordered straight away. So we knew we had to wait until December for them. So yeah, it was just before Christmas we got them. So yeah, my best mate got one. His brother, obviously, that's Anthony, AJ, fanatic Bronco. Religious as, and God, you think, you know, like, I keep telling him, you know, like, you didn't live the era of the 90s, like, you know, the absolute players that just come through. You think our dynasty would have been way more, but there was just so many great teams in the 90s, so it was quite, you know, a different ball game. But yeah, a lot of clubs had some really good players. So I noticed that I'm going to say one more thing about the footy. They're apparently going to be changing the bloody rule of the kickoffs. And they're going to change the 40-metre rule for penalties and bring it back to the 20s. So if you pass, there's going to be 80 metres between the fields where there'll be penalties blown and not six. Not penalties blown. There'll be 6 against. Apparently they're going to change it from 40 back to the 20. God. They might as well just get rid of the fucking rule if they're going to do that. I thought that was stupid. I like the idea of the kickoff thing because that's Super League. I know they did it in the Super League. So I like that rule where the team that scores has to kick off. So I like that idea. So yeah. I think they're trying to do that to try and stop the momentum swing, you know, where a team will just go bang, 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 just like the grand final. That was bloody awesome, though. But they're not doing it just because of that. It's just been a pattern, you know, that's been trending for a fair few seasons now, and I think the fans are starting to get a bit fed up with it. So yeah. I, for one, like the idea because, yeah, it was in Super League and, yeah, I think, you know, they trial it for this season, see how it goes, and, yeah, I think it'll be nice, it'll be good. And interchange is going to be changing from 18 to 19. I like that idea for the concussion thing. I like that. So, yeah, instead of 18 men, it'll be 19. So, yeah, that one, I'd definitely say, yes, go for it. That's, yeah, I think it should be 20, to be really honest. I think 20 would be great. But add the extra one. Yeah, I like that. I like that. The other reels are the kickoff and that one I like. The other one's a little bit stupid. No, I don't like that at all. All right, so we're on a Class 377 on the Southeastern High Speed. It is a mod, still working fine. Currently don't have TSW tools installed, so that was I wanted to do a live stream last night, but unfortunately, yeah, the TSW tools was actually downloaded twice. And I had to delete both of them, and it was still crashing after I deleted it. So I had to verify the files. And the verifying the files takes a little bit of time. So after I verified the files, I had no problem. But yeah, I currently don't have TSW tools installed because the TSW tools is currently, and it is on the thing stating that it is unstable at the moment. And he is currently working on a complete rebuild in 2.0. So at some point there'll be 2.0, and that's when I'll decide to grab the TSW tools back. It doesn't really benefit me too much. It basically is more of a, you know, takes away the blockage situation. So it makes it more free. So yeah, that's what it's more so for. So David is Magnum 5639. He's enjoying this Stuttgart route, and he's looking forward to the remaster of the Great Western Railway. It's going to be awesome. Looking forward to it. Newton or Newington. Newington. There we go. The station is Newington. Yeah, train on platform 2 is going to the next stop, and the next stop after that, and next stop after that, and so on, so on, so on to Ramsgate, Dover Party. Please board this train as soon as possible. It is about to depart. Could the people near the pole stop pole dancing, please? Thank you. There goes the Grand Central. Lovely. Really looking forward to the Czech Republic route, to be brutally honest, folks. I'm very excited. There's multiple new trains in that, and yeah, there's some very unique trains too. I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool. I was hopeful they would have announced another Dutch route, but still haven't pulled the trigger. I know Train Sim Classic has got a couple of new routes. There's a new third-party UK route, and there's an Italian one from on the Just Trains website too. I was very interested in the Italian one, to be honest. But then I thought, oh no, if I do it, I'm going to do it once and it's going to sit there. So I was sort of like, nah. I know they're going to be getting a Dutch route. So I'll probably pull the trigger on that one, knowing I'm pretty sure it's coming from Amsterdam. So yeah, that'll be good. That's why I was hopeful for Train Sim World. You know, something out of Amsterdam. I called for Stuttgart for quite a while, and yeah, I got that in the end, so that was good. And I said to you guys, like, hello, how many times were they talking about Stuttgart, the German fellas, yarning that on the German streams? Like, how many times were they talking about Stuttgart? You know, like, it was obvious that they were working on it. It's just they couldn't pull the trigger and say, yes, we definitely are. But yeah, the clues were there. It was all there. It was obvious. Sittingbourne is next. Sittingbourne. Platform 2, we're due there at 17:15. I think we might be a little bit late, but that's not too bad. Now, I don't know what's going on there. I think we've had a spud. And we've had a spud, unfortunately. Looks like I've gone way too far over and it's just come up with the emergency straight up. All good. Yep. Not to worry. We're all fine now. We're approaching Sittingbourne. Sorry, folks. I had the mic muted then. Do note, folks, on top of the roof here, it's not actually blue in real life. It's actually grey. That was pointed out by somebody on the mod itself. The guy has confirmed that he will be, in a future update, changing it to the right colour. So it will be corrected. You think the modder would have known that? Like, when you look at that, you're thinking, I wonder how much research this guy really actually did for him not to actually do that in the first place. Anyway, hey, these mistakes happen, and they get pointed out by the community. So it's respectful. It's good. It's all good. And he has replied to the fella and said, yeah, no worries. We'll sort that out in the next update. So, yeah. It's good when people show real footage of it too and actually, you know, prove it, you know. So, yeah, it's good. The community is right spot on. So, it's always great to see people working hand in hand. And respectful about it too. So, you know, instead of whinging about it. It's like the one fella that continues to constantly thumbs down on my content, like seriously has no balls to step up to the plate and, you know, say, hey, you know, what's your problem? You know, if you got a serious problem, you know, why don't you, you know, come and talk to me about it like a real person would. You know, if you got an issue, you know, it's no use, you know, whinging and crying over things. You know, when you go to issues, you got to solve those problems by, you know, actually being a man about it. Anyway, trolls are always going to be trolls. It doesn't really bother me. You know, I laugh it off. It's their problem, not mine. That's a you problem. I just say to them, get your tampon out of your ass and grow a set of balls and just go away. So this particular part that we're on now, I do believe it's not getting remastered. It's getting remastered to a certain extent. I'm not sure if actually it's this part or not. How far down it's going, I'm not sure. But I know there's a certain part of the southeastern that was getting done as well. Close the doors and get ready for departure. Last stop on the Southeastern High Speed Run coming up next. This is the first Train Sim World live stream by the Aussie Don here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment for 2026. This is episode 241 of Midweek World of Trains. Full replay will be provided. If you're watching the replay, welcome aboard. All comments will be held a review on the normal comments. Super Thanks is available on the normal live stream and show your support even more by donating a little bit of your dough to the one and only Bro. And on the live chat, there is super thanks and super stickers available, where you can also donate to the bro, the one and only Dom, the Aussie with the posse, domino effect gangster. I'm no gangster, I'm just OG. I'm just OG, that's it. Somebody who likes to enjoy trains and simulation, video gaming, and just enjoy life, that's it. Fucking how do you get one shot?
Speed limit change, speed limit change, speed limit change, speed limit change.
So we were due at the station now, but obviously we had a little bit of a spud there. Also, you know, getting on top of the timetable was quite difficult. Approaching Faversham. This is the final stop on our trip here on the Southeastern High Speed, Class 377, Southeastern Mod. We're rolling here with the Electro Star expansion mod, which is really cool. Okay, there we go with our Southeastern high-speed trip there with the modded 377 Southeastern. Very nicely done. And I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did playing it. Okay. You're on the return of Midweek World of Trains for 2026. Trains World former Livestreamed winner. Deutsche Bahn Week. And also, I won in 2023 the Train Simulator Classic contest 2 times with Week 6 Landmarks Week and Week 26 Sunrise Week. So beautiful photos. They were indeed. One of them was over the Hell's Gate Bridge, actually, the Hell Gate Bridge, New York, the backdrop. So that was Landmarks Week. And then had Sunrise Week, I think it was Maria's Pass. I think it was or one of them freight routes with the BNSF freight train, I think it was, and the sunrise was coming up the back of the mountains. It was beautiful. So yeah, a couple of nice, beautiful photos there were indeed. Okay, let's now turn our attentions to some more railway action for you guys right now, pardon me. And it's now time to head to Boston. And we're going to do a little bit of Boston action for you guys here. So it's going to be nice little CTC free cab car action. Such a fan of this particular loco. We'll do the Boston Sprinter edition. And we're going to take a nice little 22-minute service, 8:16 in the morning, and we'll do this one in the month of April. Actually, we'll do this one in the month of April. What do you reckon? No, we'll do June. Bit of light snow, I reckon. That sounds good. Let's do a bit of snow action. All right, here we go. A little bit of January snow. Why not? Boston. Northeast Corridor action coming up right now. So we've covered some German action, UK, now we're into Boston. Here we are. Let's get the cab car on, lights. Put that forwards. We'll put that cut in. Shall I open up the doors? No, it's not that one. So. Shields on. Alert fuser. Do the brights on that. And thanks for coming along. Right, we are pretty close to yeah, it is, Chris. I know it's always in the early half of the year, so. don't remember the last time I did a Boston trip with snow. I don't think I've done too many. I'm pretty sure that this could be a first with the CTC cab car. I don't think I've ever done a snow trip with this particular logo. Maybe on the other end, but certainly not on this end. Oh, we've got a mixed bag actually. Cool. Oops! It's the red rattler. Back in the days, folks, we had a red rattler here in Sydney, and we had doors that didn't close. So this brings back some memories. We'll roll with it. Why not? Oh shit! It's in the middle of snow too. Everyone's freezing in the cabs. I was thinking, why am I not speeding up? I did that right. Something's definitely not right. What have I done wrong? Something's definitely not right here. I've done something wrong. Could it be because of the cabs being open? I'm not sure. Let's see. I'll close those doors and see if it... See if he does any different. Engine on. There we go. I think I got it now. There we go. Oh, good. I've still got my hair. Yeah, I got no plans to cut it off. Usually at this time of the year, I'm bald. So if you know me long enough, you know I normally in summertime don't have any hair, but yeah, I'm past that stage now. I'm growing long hair. I've got that much hair at the moment. I actually got a pony going. So yeah, I'm been putting it into a pony. Nice little one actually. It's the biggest one I've had. God, it's been a fair few years since I had a thick pony like I've got now. I have had one probably as long as I've currently got. That's what happens when you're single. you don't worry about it. Just doesn't matter how you look at or anything. At the end of the day, you know, the girl doesn't appreciate you for who you are, then they don't really truly love you, do they? And they don't understand you. Now, I currently got a red signal in front, so I'm a little bit skeptical at the moment. I'm actually starting to slow down a bit, and as you can see, with the extra draw distance we have now, we can actually see these a bit more, but it's also because we're more in the dark as well. You can see more clearly, and we've just got the amber light on there, so I'm actually going to slow down here because we've got a train in front that went through. I'm pretty sure that that is not too far down the rails. It's just there, and we're just there, so we haven't got much of a gap. And obviously that'll be going to Boston Back Bay as well, so we're going to have to stop prior to that no matter what. So this is also a trigger. See, this is also very similar to the Morristown, where you got the little signals that do help you out as well if you play HUDless. So yeah, folks, if you know anybody else that's rail fans, loves watching simulation, loves Train Sim World, you know, just likes to enjoy some great content, let them know. Say, go and check out the Aussie Dom, Australia Worldwide Entertainment, and yeah, I welcome you aboard. I always welcome new people to our channel, and yeah, if you share the same passion as what I do for trains and trucks and Rugby League coming back. Yeah, we got the Rugby League 26 action coming back in March. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome. Also, we'll do the first two Vegas games first up, and then we'll got following weekend kicking off with the Mighty Broncos. We can definitely say at the turn of the turn of midnight into the new year, we were no longer premiers. We were now known as defending premiers. Does that train look like a little train symbols on there? They look actually, one of them looks like a Tangara. Lol. When you see that start flashing, folks, that's your alerter. So if you leave that alone, it'll make an alert sound. We'll give you guys an example if it comes up again. So you can either click the Q button on your keyboard or the just click this button. There. Don't press this red button. Or just press that one. And we've got a red signal in front, so we're going to be slowing down now. We're in miles per hour as well. Right. And a bunch of birthday cakes and party balloons and stuff like that on the side, yeah. And big giant letters, it's my birthday. Or happy birthday. It could be something unique and different to normal real branding livery. So yeah, no, not a bad idea. It might be out there. You can always search it up. There might be something there. Here it goes, here's the alerter. There we go. And you just click that before it officially goes off and pulls the spud on you. Which will be the emergency brake and you'll come to a complete stop. So we currently have a clearance all the way in, so we're quite fine. We can go all the way into the station now. Yeah, but I don't see why not. You know, it's like I said, it's unique and something different. So yeah, I'll be for it. It'll be good. We'll get some rugby league liveries going for it as well. Half of the train New South Wales, half of the train Queensland. State of origin train. That'll be nice. We're approaching Boston Back Bay, customers. Doors opening on the right side for you to enjoy the rest of your day. Wonder how my mighty Scorchers are going in the cricket. I know that Connolly got bloody bowled out tonight. Of course it was against a former Scorcher too. need to pull that back on because it's going to start snowing again. Oh, actually, I'm surprised. Normally it does snow through that part there. They might have fixed that. Okay. I'm pretty sure that used to snow. It's amazing how they open my door up too. It's just like opening up my door and going, hello. Did I ask to go in the coal? I'm pressing the button that hard now. I'm pressing it on the other screen. Thank Christ it's not like it used to be. I'm on a standard screen these days. Standard 1440p screen. The widescreen's actually on the other screen now. So that's my, all my information screen and whatnot. And if I need to drag stuff onto that side, when I'm doing projects and stuff, so be it. Especially when I'm building my mods and stuff, it comes in handy, Everything's on that screen and I slap everything on there. And because the widescreen I was on was a round screen, it's one of those round LG ones. And I've gone from 180 hertz down back to 100. No, I don't really see much, difference with that side of things. But no, the main reason I got the not standard screen back is because I'm sick of doing the gameplay mainly for American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator. You guys were seeing it in ultra wide, and I just didn't think it really suited the viewer base. It was pretty cheap actually. It was on sale, so I pulled the trigger while it was on sale, just before Christmas. Yeah, this is Boston transportation trains. It's beautiful pink, purplish designs. Got a mixed bag of them, from the Boston, the other Boston route. So you got the double stackers, and then you got the single cab cars. So they're the CTC /5, and then you got the CTC /3. So singles are free, and you got fives with the double stacks. Very similar to the German Dossos. Very beautiful trains. And yeah, this particular cab reminds me of the Red Rattler. It's my all-time favorite train. It's, obviously I'm being biased. Obviously, grew up with it here in Sydney, but such a beautiful, beautiful train. It was, Yeah, the only thing that was wrong with it was the obviously the door's not closing, but the freaking yeah, it was a sweat bucket, no air conditioning. Imagine being on that train on a 40 degrees day and all the people that's jam packed in it. No, thank you. The seating in it was beautiful. I have to say that it's so they're not the Hard Rock Cafe seats we have these days. They were beautiful. If you've been on a V set, they're like them seats. They're just nice. And yeah, you used to be able to bounce up and down on them, like on the seat, like a trampoline. You know, you just bounce up and down off your bottom. You just bow. It was good. Sometimes to the point where you could just like bounce really high. Just watch the ceiling down. Pop your head out the window and play dodge. Don't worry, I did that. It was some fun times. I don't recommend it, but yeah, you know. Yeah, it was good. I used to get so peed off we found it never used to get onto a Red Rattler going into the CBD. Okay, we're in Boston Back Bay. This makes a lot of sense to have snow in Boston, especially around this time of the year. It's good to see my mighty New England Patriots are back into the playoffs in the NFL. First time since post Tom Brady. Gonna be awesome. Hopefully we go all the way. They haven't talked about us too much this season, and we've been right up there, which has been good. They've been quiet about us, so we've just been doing our thing. So how we like it. The train on the platform terminates here. Please do not board this train. All right, that's how we say it here in Sydney. The train on platform so-and-so terminates here. Please do not board this train. And it's a girl that usually says it, but back in the days it was a guy actually. So there you go. There is a guy and there is a girl, but in the days, actually back in the days when I was young, actually, the PSI, the Passenger Information System here in Sydney, was this big, massive, giant electric board with all the names of the stations and the towns with the stations, yeah. And the ones that were lit up with a light globe were the stations that they were stopping at. It was a light globe, and it was so cool. Like, yeah, the way that the system was then was really cool. And then the suburban stations were like these wooden plaques, and and there was a wooden clock with just a dial, and the station master or somebody working the station would have to come out and change the time, and he would have to read off the sheet and everything, you know, the time and everything, and then have to get it exactly right, and what stations it was stopping at, and have to flip them over, you know. If it wasn't stopping at the station, it would flip it over to just nothing on that particular piece of wood. But it was like it was so cool. It was just so old school. And then there were stations as well where the PSI they would have to grab the stick with the little metal hook on it, bang, bring it down where it was going. Like there was different ones that would go so and so via, and they would have to bring it down. Yeah, and on the front of it, it would be like in black writing with a little round, like little fancy thing, and like a orangey yellow color, and it'll say next train on it. Yeah, that was the passenger information system here in Sydney, and it was just so old school. If people have lived in Sydney or have lived in Sydney in the past and know about that, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it's just, I got so a lot of knowledge of the railways here in Sydney. Even though I deal with trucks a lot, I grew up with both trucks and trains. Obviously, my father with the trucks, the trains, on and off all the time. I used to go to the city a hell of a lot actually growing up. It was all, I adored going into the city, and I don't go to the city as much these days. Obviously, work and everything and other things. But I can say, when I went to do my 100th episode of Don's Truck Spotting Australia in the late half of last year, I went over the Harbour Bridge. I went via the CBD, and went over the Harbour Bridge, and that was probably the first time I've been in the city. God, a long time. So yeah, it was good. And that actually was the second ever time I actually went over the bridge on a train, and actually that was the first commuter trip that I've been over the Harbour Bridge ever, because the first time I went over it was actually part of the Vivid back in 2024, and that was the Techno train. So yeah, that was the only other time. So yeah, it was cool to be on it actually properly on a proper working train. So yeah. All right. I don't go over to the north side too often. So yeah. Right. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying tonight's live stream. We've still got a little bit to go. We are 241st edition. It's just a walk. It's not special, anything or anything fancy. We're just enjoying some Train Sim World content here tonight. Obviously, we did a mod train here tonight, which is probably special to players that play on console only. And obviously, you don't have the hardcore layer, like the hardcore side of things, like obviously you got to have a decent PC to experience. Look, it doesn't soften the blow with all the problems we've got, but there is ways to sort of make your experience more smoother. And I just find my settings that I currently got, NVIDIA control panel settings, custom engine settings, running it on DX12. And multiple mods. I can tell you, I've probably got at least 100 plus mods installed. It's running great. But remember, I'm running mods, and like last night I planned to live stream, and I just couldn't figure out what mod was causing the issue, and it turns out it was the TSW Tools mod. Even though I updated to the current now version 1.6, it still was playing up. So yeah, and it turns out I had to verify the files after the update, which I should know this by now. Seriously, as an OG, you always got to verify the files after it, but sometimes I just forget. So anyway, let's do a bit of Birmingham Crew action, I reckon. Sounds good. Birmingham Crew. Lovely, doubly. Since when are the 86s on here? Okay. A bit of Voyager action. What do you reckon? XC2025. That sounds good. Right. Birmingham New Street to Manchester Piccadilly. So to Stafford. That sounds good. Let's do that. Nice July day. Sounds good to me. Let's roll. You're on the trains. Yeah, this is our longest running live streaming show, Midweek World of Trains, and episode 241. We will be celebrating 250 episodes here at some point this year. And we are ready for 7:29 a.m. service now. Here we go.
Walsall, calling at Duddeston, Eston, Whitton, Perry Bar, Hamston, Tame Bridge Parkway, Bescott Stadium, and Walsall. Platform 12 for the 0729 West Midlands Railway service to Redditch, calling at Fiveways, University, Selly Oak, Bournemouth, Kingsnorton, Northfield, Longbridge, Bart Green, Alderchurch, and Redditch. The next train to arrive at platform 11 will be the 0736.
Testing, black box. Okay. It'll be interesting to see how much of the HS2 project gets done this year. I know that the Cannon Station is currently getting built in Birmingham, and it's coming along quite nicely. Currently at Birmingham Central.
The next station is Wolverhampton. This is a cross-country service.
Oh yeah, obviously a steam train is completely different. Obviously, that's a different ball game. We'll give this a save. Yeah, I reckon it's going to really suck in the UK without all the different types of liveries, you know, and just being under one umbrella, you know, with the Great Britain Railways. It's, I like the livery. I reckon it's nice. But to see it on all the trains and not seeing all the other unique liveries, is, yeah, for me, yeah, I like, as somebody that, you know, is a developer of really high detail pinstripe skins for American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator too. It's yeah, with real companies and brands. It's yeah, I'm just somebody that likes unique. I'm just an artist, and I like a lot of different types of livery like designs, and yeah, I just seeing different paint jobs on trains is really cool. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of the Great Western Railway livery, and also the cross-country livery. I reckon these ones are really cool. Yeah, obviously the Class 377s, the Southern, very nice. And yeah, the Grand Central, obviously, you know, I'm a sucker for black liveries. I just, yeah, they're really nice. Especially when you see a really nice black, you know, T909 Kenworth. Yeah, that's ultimate. It's beautiful. I don't know if it's me, but the ceiling's looking a little bit white, like the, can I say the NXT, the calling? It's very, it's like, the calling is very, yeah. Sort of give that effect. Anyway, the 4-car here today. Really looking forward to their next route, I'll tell you right now. Yes, we're finally getting the missing piece of the puzzle. Rugby station's coming to the game. Yes. As soon as we go to the station, every time we're going to be going there, we're going to go, hey, let's play some footy. Nah, rugby station's pretty hardcore. It's very similar to the crew. There's a lot of track around it. Lots of holding yards and stuff. It's going to be very demanding on the frame rate. I can tell you this much. I don't see it being... It won't be PlayStation 4 or Xbox One or anything. It'll be 9th gen on. 8th gen support won't happen. It's yeah, just going to be way too demanding. Hopefully by the time they pull the trigger on that release, you know, we would have had the passenger issue fixed up and the memory problems fixed and the textured blurring fixed up. You know, that's the major one. Obviously, the passenger problems and all that are major problems as well. But textured blurring, obviously, and is the major one. Is it going to be a roadmap this month? I'm not sure. You probably lean towards no. I don't see why they would waste their time with a roadmap this month, to be honest. It's not really... Yeah, no point, really. I'd rather see them get back in and, you know, keep working on the problems, you know. The one problem they need to fix up is this particular area right here, though. They still haven't fixed up the frame rate problem at that particular station back there. That's the only sort of part of the track that really the frame rate dips a fair bit. We only got 2 stops on this trip. It's semi-fast service, so we could say it's the inner city. It feels weird going past all these stations. I'm so used to stopping and starting all the way to Wolverhampton most of the time. So, yeah, it's cool. It's doing something a little bit different for a change. Yeah, this one is, yes. Happy New Year, Railway Guy. Welcome aboard. And, yes, this one is a Creators Club livery. I'm not too sure if I picked this one up on the Riviera route release or Birmingham Crew release. I think I just picked it up not long after the release of Riviera. So yeah, it would be not long after the release of Train Sim World 6. And it's classified as a 2025 livery. That's what it's known as. Not sure if it's reality or not. So I like it. It's nice. Oh, somebody's sneezing in there and I haven't got my mask on. I think it comes to 170. Nice. So there will be an uploaded video on the S-Bahn service on the Stuttgart route tomorrow, premiering. I think it's at 1600 hours 30 local time, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. So there'll be half an hour difference for you, Connor. So it should be around 4 p.m. your time. As far as the full-length truck spotting adventures go for the rest of the week, no, there won't be any more this week. I have got next week off, so we will be back in the full swing mode next week. And, yeah, we'll be doing some really good truck spotting next week. So, from Tuesday next week, it should be some new content for truck spotting side of things, because I will be back out on Monday. And, yeah, I've got the week off, and then I'm back looking after my daughter for 2 weeks, and then I'll be, she'll be back at school for her final year of primary school, and then I will be going into hard yakka. And, yeah, we've got a truck event next month. We've got the big one, the Sydney Fest in March, and got plans a couple of weeks before the Sydney Fest to be heading to Queensland for some truck spotting. And there's a really nice truck spotter up there I recommend you guys to subscribe to and check out. Global Wheels, absolute top fella. Been watching his content now for around a month, and I've subscribed to him, and he's a really cool fellow. He sounds really cool. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend his content. It's got some really unique stuff. And yeah, I picked up some new liveries of real companies and brands from his content too. So you might have seen some of the great gameplay I've done. The Canon Logistics one I did. That was from that fella. Actually, I discovered that company through that fella. So yeah, Queensland company. He does the content up around in Sunshine Coast, up around yeah, around near my cousins and that, actually, up that way. So very highly recommended if you love watching truck videos and stuff. So obviously I recommend, you know, Australian Truck Action and BJ Truck Spot, and you know, Connor, he also does, Connor here that's on the chat, he also does truck spotting as well, folks. And he's over in South Oz as well. And obviously on Facebook, you know, M1 Truck Spotter, he's on Facebook and YouTube, highly recommended. And you got Avrat on Facebook, and there's a few others as well. There's Riley, and Truck Flicks is another one. we're all one big giant community that all have the same passion and that, and you know, it's not about who does this and who does that and who's better and this and who's better than that. It's not about that for me. You know, we all share the same passion. We all love trucks and, you know, respect the industry and the drivers out there. And you know, some drivers don't like to be filmed and they have a go at you, and you know, that's their problem, you know. And I'll say to them, hey, you know, I'm just trying to do my job like you're doing your job. You know, that's all we're trying to do at the end of the day. For me, it's my job. So try to make a living like everyone else. It's because I do something that you might not like. Hey, if you don't like to be filmed, hey, I respect that. You know, just be polite about it. You know, don't have to be rude about it. If you're going to treat me like a piece of shit, I'm going to do the same back to you. That's it. And I had a couple like that. I had one particular fella like that last year, actually, at Smithfield. And I just told him straight out. All the other truckies around that were at the lights at the time, actually, they were laughing their ass off because I was full giving it to him. I was like, hey, you know, I'm trying to do a job like you're trying to do your job. You're trying to feed your family. I'm trying to feed my family. You got a freaking problem. Step out of your truck. He wouldn't step out of his truck. Everyone was laughing there. The other truckies were bipping their horns and waving at me. Yeah. It was funny, like a couple minutes after that, actually, a good fellow, a good mate of mine, actually, who drives a nice black Kenworth K200, blacklisted. It's blacklisted on the side. Went past, he thumbs up, and he's like, hey, Aussie! Mad fella. But yeah, hey, I respect, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it was that guy's fault, you know, problem, you know. I got no problem with the guy, you know, he's doing his job, you know. If he didn't want to be filmed, you know, you could just be more polite about it. I'll say, can you please not film me? And I'll say, yeah, no worries, I'll take it off and you won't be on the video. All good. So... Okay, we've got a red signal down here. I'm not sure if it's going to change or not. It's going to be skeptical about it. So we have to wait. Oh, here we go.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
I don't know what happened there. It must have spotted me. Yep, we do have a train in front, so we have to wait. So I said earlier tonight, it looks like Great Western Railway Remaster will be the first DLC for the year. I'm not sure if it's going to be a DLC or not. I think it's a free update, isn't it? I don't think it's 2.0 like Long Island Railroad. It might actually be. I'm hoping it actually is, to be honest. I would like to see him keep the original as well as give us the a new one, the 2.0 would be good. But I think if they were going to do that, then what was the reason why he didn't do Heath Road? You know. Why can't I move forward? Okay, something's happened to the train here, folks. Unfortunately, I'm not sure why I can't move forward. Sorted it out, all good. I think I might have to move this train out of the way. Oh, hang on. Ah, it's moved. It's all good. It's going to plague us all the way, is it? Hopefully it goes off into there or something. Yeah, I know it's glitchy with the. It's only because I'm using the Nivea broadcaster with my camera tonight, because I've got the backdrop on tonight. I don't normally have a backdrop. That's causing the. I don't understand why the Nivea broadcaster conflicts with OBS Studio when you have a backdrop and stuff. So if I use the camera like normal, and like you see the room, which is pretty bare at the moment, the tree's gone. The Christmas tree's gone. It's getting a bit hot in here again. I'll turn the aircon up a bit. I've had it on real low. It's a bit hot again. Currently in a heat wave here in Sydney. We've got 45 degrees this weekend. What's that in Fahrenheit? 110 plus.
Platform 1 for the 0749 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Congleton, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. The train at platform 1 is the 0749 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Stafford, Stoke-on-Trent, Congleton, Macclesfield, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now?
Yeah, apparently it was quite hot there today or something. 43 or something in Adelaide, and it was 45 in a lot of parts.
Service to
Yeah, that's what I said. It sounds like it's coming from there and heading this way. Normally, then, when that's the case, then normally that starts in Perth and then works its way over from that side all the way through. That reminds me, I've got to find out how many scorches are going. Ah, you bastards. We didn't get a good score. They're going to win. Pricks. I had a feeling. I knew this was a danger game. Well, so we get the chance to bloody get on top of the ladder. I knew we were going to blow it. What's the one that I'm looking forward to the most coming up? Well, the Great Western Remaster is the one I'm looking forward to a lot. But if it was new, there's I have to say it's a toss up between the second part of Hemstrucker Ran Rule. I know it's called something else, and I know that Dovetail's not doing the second part of it, but it's a continuation of Hemstrucker Ran Rule. And this is what I've been calling for ages. I've been calling for this part of it for ages because I know this is a lot of more industrial and more freight bound than the other part of it. So really looking forward to that. And the Czech Republic route, I'm so looking forward to that. You know, you got Bambi in it as well. You got the Bambis on the side, but the thing I like about that is that that everything's new. Like the trains, everything. There's more than one new train, and it's just unique. It's looking so damn good. The Japanese route, you know, it looks good and everything, but I'm gonna warn you guys now. It's a very slow, painful journey. So it's like sand patch grade in a passenger train, and the train doesn't really. It's not really too like wow, you know. The scenery and everything is what they're trying to sell you. So yeah, the Japanese route and everything. Yeah, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. Of course, I'm going to get it and everything. But yeah, I'm not really excited for it. And what was that? With the announcing Train Sim World 3? Is it going to see the light of day in Train Sim World 6? Well, we don't know. And I'm probably not going to pull the trigger on 7 at launch. I'll just, yeah. Getting a lot of freezing issues all of a sudden. I don't know why. I think I might have to build the cache up again. I think I might have dumped the cache and needs to rebuild again. I did have a clean out on my PC today, so it might have done that. Quick one I did this afternoon when I got back from looking after my daughter. Frame rate's not the problem, it's just the micro shading. I still think the greatest route of all time in Train Sim World is East Coast Way, and desperately needs a major upgrade. Now, we're hopeful that we're going to get it because obviously we have the DLC that River Games have announced. So we are hopeful that we are going to see a remaster announced at some point here in 2026. I'll be very surprised if we don't. I'll be shocked if we don't. Because Matt's already said that he would like to see an update. So I think they got something cooking, but it's just, yeah. We want to see it extended. I want to see them do it like they did with Long Island Railroad. They'll keep the original and bring us a 2.0. And if we pay for it again, then yeah, I'll definitely say 100% yes. But we want it bigger and better. There's like I've explained, there's more important things than announcements that I want to see more than announcements of new content. I want to see them finally take the time to finally address the issues that have just, you know, banked up into a massive, you know, box and just sitting there and just growing more and more worse, and finally needs to be, you know, it's like the episode of South Park. I'm not coming out of the closet until you give me all this money, blah, blah, blah. No, you got to come out of the closet now. You got to come out of the closet. You got to fix all the problems. You need to come out of the closet. That's it. They need a preservation crew. Like the preservation crew. Like, they really need to put a crew together that is experienced and not these school-leaving bullshit school-reader retards. They need proper people behind the desk doing the fixes. Hire people from SCS Software. They think to get it done right. If SCS Software did a railway simulation, folks, God, we would be in such a beautiful place, wouldn't we? We wouldn't want to touch anything else. That's it. SCS Software, that's it. You're a master. Railway companies will be lining out the door. Yes, we want to work with you. For sure. At least we have a bloody proper simulator fight. Railway simulator. It is what it is. 7.4 miles to go. Give that another save. You know what? I can actually happily say that this is the first time in the Train Sim World 6 era that I've gone over 2 hours without the game crashing to the desktop. 2.5 hours I've been live streaming. Can you believe it? And the game has not crashed once. It's the first time in this era that that's happened. What, you've taken it? You've had to wait to 2026 for that to for the optimization to finally not crash the game? What did they do in this update that actually fixed it? Have they given us some optimization? And it's not in the list of improvements. Or is it maybe one of the settings I've put? It might be something to do with the 2 new lines I've put into the custom engine. I'm not going to count my chickens yet until they hatch. Thanks for the comments tonight. Appreciate it, folks. David Magnum came in for a second there. Thank you very much. David Magnum's 5639. Appreciate your comment. Chris, thank you very much for coming along. Connor, thank you very much. 3350. The Railway Guy, thank you very much for your comments. Appreciate. Didn't see Rodney on the stream tonight. It was quite weird. Not surprising, actually. Did that tree just disappear in front of me? Pretty sure it did. Well, I'm not too sure when our next Train Sim World live stream will be, but we'll probably see how we go next week. I might not be in Sydney next week, so I'm not sure yet. So I might be outside of Sydney. But obviously, I got to look at the weather pattern. I will be in the studio over the weekend, so probably might be doing a truck live stream or something like that. We haven't done a ATS or ETS2 live stream yet here this year, so yeah, most likely pull the trigger on that on Saturday, so I look forward to that. It's going to be 45 here on Saturday, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel, but yeah, I won't be going anywhere else but either at my pool out the backyard or if you can... I've still got to put the pool in. Actually, I've still got it in the box. Oh shit! Pause, you damn bastard! Is that a DHL? Holy shit! Did they really put a DHL on there? Oh wow! I didn't realize they did. Oh wow! Oh cool! I know there's been an update to it, so they've added a DHL. Hey, we got a Deutsche Post, hectic. Deutsche Post, P&O, K-Line, Hamburg Sud, usual suspects, MSC. It's actually starting to move, actually. I think I've had a Deutsche Post, the DHL. I'm pretty sure we've had a livery, Creators Club livery of it on one of the German freight before. I think it was on the Berman route, actually. Okay, so we are waiting for clearance to approach the station. So this is where the freight train was. So we should be right here very shortly, which we are right now. I seen you posted a few more train ones there, Chris. Not trucks, sorry, trains. At the station we are here now. Hey. Slow down, horsey. Whoa. There we are.
0804 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. Calling at Manchester Piccadilly only.
Wasn't it going to be stopping at Stoke-on-Trent and stuff? Okay, there we have it. Our final trip on this week's edition of Midweek World of Trains, and a beautiful trip on the Voyager there with the Class 220 cross country and a special 2025 livery as put on the Creators Club. Beautiful action here on PC Steam with DX12 settings, custom engine settings, Nivea control panel settings. Currently disabled. The TSW tools are not activated due to the new update, and it's just caused a bit of conflict. So just waiting for the complete rebuild 2.0 version to come, and then he said he knows about the crashing issues that it is causing. So yeah, we've currently got it uninstalled. But yeah, that's all we got time for Midweek World of Trains. It's been an absolute honor bringing you the action this week. Thank you very much for all that came along. And that is it from me, the Aussie Don, your former Train Sim World Loading Screen Contest winner from Week 16, Deutsche Bahn Week in 2023. I come from a land down under. If you hear the thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you next time around. Do look forward to our truck content coming up on our channel. Our daily truck shorts will continue to be posted each day, and we have more Train Sim World uploaded video content coming your way with a brand new uploaded video, our first for 2026, coming up tomorrow on our YouTube channel in the afternoon Australian time. So look forward to that and check it out. It's a little S-Bahn service on the Deutsche Bahn route. I didn't realize that this particular trip coming up, actually, we don't have DX12 and custom engine settings actually activated at the time. So you will see some micro shadowing on this one, and I do apologize in advance for that one. But the second trip that I haven't currently posted on the channel will be premiered on Friday, and that's when I got the current settings that you've seen here tonight. So that's all we've got time for. Thanks for watching. And I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Cheers. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I'm out of here. Bye. Links will be on the screen for the full replay of our live stream. Click on the link now for the previous episode of Midweek World of Trains in the middle of the screen.